Hello everyone, this is our last normal video for a week. So we're going to do this fish mold that I was gifted a while back, and I hadn't gotten to it yet, so I say, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to be, oh gosh, I got glitter on him. We're going to be doing some painting, some UV resin, and then regular resin on him. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go ahead and mix up some blues. I want to get some of this blue Saya glitter, the fine glitter, and put it in these little bubble dots of the bubbles of the water coming up. So, I forgot to get my did I get the yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. I got the UV resin. So, I don't have to make up a lot. So, we just need some for the dots. And I'm going to get a little spoon here. Oh, good Lord. What did they do to this thing? I know this ain't the way, the thing, but that's the way I do it. So, I'm going to just get some mixed up in here of like 3 different blues. This one is aquamarine. This one is the Abzea blue. Put a little bit of that one in there. It's a darker, well, like a medium blue, I would say. It's blue. I'll just put a little bit of that one in there. Maybe a wee bit more. Okay. That should be good. And I just want to get this into the bubbles, just in case I didn't show you. And that comes in the 32 pack. This one is Azure. Oh gosh, it looks similar to the aquamarine, but this one's more blue, this one's more green. I don't really use the shakers on top. I just like to take the bottle off. This one I'm going to put a good little bit in. It looks, like I said, very similar to the one that's aquamarine. Alright, I'm going to get these stood up. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, because I just want a little bit. Oh gosh, I got a glitter bomb mess over here. Okay, so I'm going to just take my little thingy and drip some into these little, like, like where the water holes are here. Oops. Not water hole. I tell you, I'm coming up with words now. The bubbles that the fish made. Oh, that is way too much for these little dots. Yeah, because we just need a little bit in some of these. Oops. I might need to get a dotting tool instead of this. I was hoping that I could use the, you know what? I'm going to need a dotting tool. I already see that. For especially some of these little ones like this one. And then there's a itty bitty one right there. I don't want to miss any. Let's see here. Oh, there's 2 right here. So, yep, tomorrow we are going to be doing a Scrappy Sunday video. I think those are bubbles too, or at least they look like it to me. I'm gonna put some there anyway. And I'm pretty sure I made up way too much, but that's okay. I will just put it aside and use it for something else. So yeah, I just want to get all this in here. So we're going to do a little bit of a few things like glitter and UV, and we're going to paint. I pulled out the Ruri to paint for the water. So this all in here is like the water part, so I'm going to use that for that part. Try not to make a mess with the UV resin here. And I've definitely made up too much. Story of my life. Alright, I'm gonna hit, oh gosh, let me move this, I forgot. I'm gonna put him all the way over here in dark. Oh Lord, he won't sit up. Okay, put that, I need paper towel. Put him all the way in the dark over there. And I'm gonna get that UV onto that. And then I'm gonna double check just to make sure I got all the bubbles, because I could have missed some. Now that was for the bubbles. For the wave kind of that's crashing up, I got some pearl white and silver glitter that I'm gonna just put on the like the edge. But we're backing the whole entire thing in white, or pearl white from Mayspring. Or I might use that new eye candy. My order came in today from the red, white, and blue sale, and I picked up a white pigment paste. Alright, so that should be set enough. I will do the back of it in a moment. I want to double check just to make sure. See, I don't know if that's a bubble or not, but you know what? It might just be. Oh. I don't want that. Yeah, see, I don't know, but it might just be, so I'm going to go ahead and do that too. Okay, I think that is all of our little bubbles. I will get this back on. I'm trying to do it one-handed here. All right, and I'm gonna put you over here out of the way so you don't get cured. I really need to find something to put that in. Paper towel, go. Yeah, I need to find, oh, let me go find my little jewelry mold. I can't talk. Jewelry molds that lets resin something in. I'll just dump that in there in one of these little butterflies or something. Yeah, that'll work. Make a little keychain or something. Let's see here. Yeah, I dump it in one of these. Once, okay, I can turn this off. Alright, and I'll just dump this, since we don't need any more, into one of these. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have a lot of this left, aren't I? Oh Lord, it's going everywhere. Going everywhere, but where I want it. I'll just put what I can in here. Oops. I'm making messes, y'all. I'm making messes. Making the messes. Wonder if I can get any of this down in here if I push it down. Such a little bitty hole to get into. Maybe I can get it down in there though. These little butterfly wings here are very like small, the tips of these. I try to make them a little bit different there. This one's got the wings everywhere. Alrighty. Oh, where did my little scrapery thing go? Matter of fact, I'm going to spray it with a little alcohol too to pop any bubbles. And I'll just scrape these tops of anything that might come off. Okay. And then I guess I will just cure these real quick. And then we're going to start on the white. Now I'm going to flip all these over in a little bit. I'm going to need, oh, you know what? Let me just put this cup up under here to cure too. I need another cup. Oh, here they are. Yeah, that's me for you, losing everything. I'm going to scoot y'all over here. And I'm going to go ahead and get my gooder. Now, this is pearl white. Oh, I don't, well, you know what? I think I do need a little bit more of this one than I did, because I got to go around all of the little sections. So I'm going to need a little bit more. And I'm going to put a little bit of this bright silver in. Just a wee bit. Oh, that might have been a little wee bit much. And where is that really light blue? Oh, I think I'm going to put a little bit of this aquamarine in here. And I need a little bit less than that silver. There we go. Just a wee bit. I'll stir this up. Yeah, because I just want a little bit more shimmer than the white. Might need a little bit more. Okay, that's good on this for now. Oh yeah, that's not cured yet. Okay, so it's good enough for now. Let us go ahead and get this mixed up here. And I'm gonna just use this to mix it. Might need a little bit more UV resin. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's got a little bit of that silver sparkle. It's got a little bit of that aquamarine in there. Hopefully y'all can see that. Oh yeah, that's cute. I like that. So it's not just plain white. Okay. All right, let me get this over here. I think, oh gosh, nothing is working. I think I'm gonna kind of hodgepodge this up a little bit, just so I can get it to where it will sit up for me, because I really just want this on the tips of the waves. Does that make sense, you guys? Just like on the tips of the waves, because we're gonna back it with some white, or the pearl white. So I just want a little bit of sparkle throughout the waves, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm making some kind of sense. It will give it a little sheen. A little bit different than just the mica powder. And I am going to go over these and kind of cascade it down a little bit. There's a little ledge in here for the water. Hopefully I'm doing this justice, because it's a very pretty mold. I liked it. I've been meaning to do this for a minute, and I kept putting it off. I think I'm going to hit this with this UV light. Just, oh gosh, I gotta get this out my hand. Let me leave this up. And I'm going to put this up under the table and just catch that real quick and cure it so it doesn't move on me. I just want it cured enough to where it's not going to move. Alright, that should be good, because I just want it to not move on me. I'm going to leave that down so I'm not playing with it. Okay. Get this on some of these ridges right in here. It's very pretty together. I think it'll give it a little interest and a little sparkleness in here. Little bit of sparkliness right along the edge, like the waves sparkling in the sun while he's jumping up out the water. So just trying to get it around this wave area here. There's like a little indentation. I don't know if y'all can see that because everything's all white over here. Almost finished, I think. I'll get some up in here. Even though it's going on the back of that, that's fine. Oh, the lights just flickered. It's been storming all day. Please don't let the lights go out while I'm in the middle of this. I'm gonna be so upset. They ain't been out all day. They would go out when I'm doing this. I guess we would have to postpone it. Oh, goodness. Don't want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna cure this real quick. And then I'm gonna, oops. Well, if a spot drops, actually, that's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna cure that real quick and see if I'm missing anything. Let me put this under the table. Like I said, I just wanted a little sparkle. Do I need some over there? I'm gonna look at it real good first. Real quick, like. Got a piece that wasn't supposed to be there. And if we're done, I can put this white in with the butterflies then. Now those are his two little fins, I know that. And I've got some Let's Resin powders pulled out. And I've also, like I said, got the Rory that I was going to paint on the water. And it's going to come out lighter than this because it's going to be, oh, it might come out purple. You know what? I might stick to just Let's Resin's powders. Yeah, because I got a feeling that might come out purple backed and white. And I don't want purple water. Alright, let me see if I got, okay, I got all around that edge. That edge. Trying to think if I should do any of this edge over in here. Let me see. Oh gosh, that's kind of hard to determine. I don't, oh, yeah, that is kind of hard to determine because that's the fish right there. You know what? I just will too. I'm going to put a little bit onto this. Not a lot. I'll just put a little running through here. See how I'm just running it through here? It's kind of letting it fall on. Yeah, I'll just run a little bit through this side here. Right along that edge. Hopefully I'm not messing that up. Just right along that edge. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to put him down. Put you over there and get the rest of this into the butterfly. Just get some of this into this butterfly here. He'll be two-toned it. He'd be a two-tone butterfly. And I think, yeah, that's all the resin we're doing. The oh gracious, UV resin. I'm sorry. I'll get it out in a minute. Oh, wrong way. I was trying to drip this down into here without making a mess about it. And hopefully it'll just go where it wants to, even though I doubt it. Trying to push some of that down in here. Don't know how well that's gonna work either. Make sure I got it coated good. Just Don't want to waste it. Don't want to waste it. And you can actually put these UV butterflies in the scrappy bin too. You don't have to use them for keychains. You can just put them in the scrappy bin and put them in some art or something. Okay. I'm going to call that a day on that. Let's see if I can squeegee that off right there. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I want to see if I can get that all the way down in there, or if it went. Yeah, I think it went actually. Okay, it went. Could use a tad bit more right in there, but I'm not going to push it. Okay. All right, let's get these bad boys cured. Where'd my paper towel go? All right, get these cured real quick. One, two, three. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get these finished curing front and back, and then I'm gonna bring you back once we start painting the fish. Yeah, so I'll be right back. We're just gonna let this cure. 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on, I'm gonna flip it around and just do the other side. Instead of pulling out my double-sided light, I'm gonna just do it like that. I'm gonna just flip it carefully, just like that, and let it cure from this side. And you can adjust it, you can bring it down, you can keep it on lighting, but I'm gonna just do it like that and get that for 5 minutes, and we'll be right back, you guys. All right, everyone, everything is, oh gosh, I gotta be careful not to get any on that white. Good luck, Sheila. I pulled out the blue chameleon powder. Let's hope I can do this without making a mess. Oh, gracious. Well, we will see. And you got to be careful not to break the seal on this. Is this the intense? Okay, wait a minute. That's the chrome powder. No, it's just chameleon powder. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to be very careful in painting and try not to go over, because I don't want any cleanup on that white, if that makes sense to you guys. And if a little bit gets over, you know, hey, I'm not going to worry about it. But I don't want to break that seal on the UV resin. So I need to be careful in painting this blue on, because that is going to be white. I'm already making a little bit of mess now. If a little bit gets in there, it'll be all right. I mean, it's the ocean. But I don't want a lot, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, like that. I'm in here making messes already. That'd be alright, shoot. It's the ocean, right, you guys? It's the ocean after all. Now, these probably will mute out a little bit because we are using white to background it. But that's okay. I just don't want to break loose my UV resin. You got to be careful because it's sensitive. And it will... Now, this right here does not get covered. I think that's opened up. I'm going to chance it anyway and just say that's open. I mean, you know, like a cutout in the mold to where the resin does not get poured. I think I'm going to end that there, even though it really doesn't have an end in here. Or does it? You know what? I'm going to take it right up to here. Yep. Make my own end in here. Try to blow this out a little bit here. All right. I think that is good. Now, let's see here. I gotta get this side. Now this side here, I think this is gonna be white. I think that's part of the wave, but this right in here is the water. So I gotta get this painted here. And I did not go look at the mold, which is a smart thing to do, and see how they have it listed, but I didn't. I'm just winging this one. I think I remember what it looks like, so I'm just kind of winging it here. That's okay. It's my interpretation of this is going to be different anyway, and so will yours. Make sure I be careful around the UV. When you have UV on here, you have to really be careful, because you do not want to break it loose. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think I am going to go up in here. Just right in here. Oh yeah, I think that's a part of it anyway. So good choice there, girl. Oh Lord, good choice. Okay, now this I'm going to leave like the waves and water. Okay, so now the only thing we have to do is paint our fish nugget. That's what I call them, fish nuggets. Okay, let me be careful. So I really need to work on this side. Okay. See, now I have a little problem because I don't know what I want to do. I did pull out olive and holographic silver, the chrome powders from In Resin, because I know this holographic silver kind of stays a little silvery, and I know they're kind of like a silvery sheen to them, so I don't know. I'm gonna get some on his fins real quick, just to like highlight his fins. So I'm gonna highlight his fins real good here. And then he has this big old fin right in here. I'm going to get some on, well, two of them actually, that I'm going to just bring all the way up. See these two swordfish fins? I'm calling them fins. I think that's exactly what they are. Oh, goodness. Okay. And I kind of wanted to mix this silver and blue together, but then I was thinking olive. I don't know. I was going to kind of blend some of this together and see actually what it did. I was going to experiment on the fishy. I was going to experiment on him. Okay, I don't want to get that in the water. Okay, well, yeah, I do want his fins to kind of stand out from him, so. And he's got a little, like, fin right in here. Oh, and I missed the back ones. Y'all didn't tell me. Oh, I put way too much powder on that. Just wanted a little something back in here. Get a little bit of powder on that. Okay, and a big old silver eyeball, of course. A big old silver eyeball. And then get some of this silver up in here for his big old sword. It's something how they have big old, it's just so many types of fish out there. It's something, isn't it? It's really something. So many different types. Okay, so we got the silver on there. Now, oh, I still got the blue open. I might use some of that. So what I was thinking, right, was taking, I know I've opened these. They must have sealed back. I was going to take a little bit of this olive. Oh, wow, that's way too much. A little bit of this olive powder. Where's the top? Okay. It's the chameleon powder olive. And I was going to take a little bit. Let me get some on my brush. Little bit of the silver and kind of mix it. Kind of blend it together here, actually. So we got a chrome and a holographic powder. I don't know if that's going to look right. And actually, I'm going to take a tad bit of this blue. Put some on the tip of my brush here. So I'm trying to make my own like little chameleon color powder. It might be a hot mess. I don't know, but I said I was going to experiment today. I think I'm going to put a little bit more blue in here. And I'm just getting a little bit on the tip of my brush. And that's it. Alright, so I'm going to knock this out of my brush here. And kind of stir it again. It's like an olivey blue color. Alright, and then we're going to paint said fishy. And I don't know what color he's going to come out. But by George, we about to find out now, aren't we? Let me show you this. This is the blue chameleon, oh Lord, powder from Let's Resin. We use the silver holographic. That comes from the chrome powder. Then we use the olive. Just in case this turns out awesome. I want to keep note of this. Just in case. Because, hey, it might come out super awesome. Who knows? Or the silver or green might take over. Alright, let's see here. This will look really pretty. I think it's going to look really pretty. You know how when the sun catches the fish and you see all kind of colors? That's kind of why I'm wanting to do a few different colors here. So I'm going to just burnish these in, varnish them in, do whatever you want to them. But just get them in really good. So see, I've never mixed chameleon powders or anything else like that before. So like I said, we will see how this looks today. Make sure I get it all good. Okay, now I need to be careful. Okay, see, that's part of the wave as far as I know. This is a part of the fish right in here. I'm going to put it in my hand for now so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so this is a part of the fish and that's a part of the fin right there. I'm going to get all, I want to make sure everything. Now this part here doesn't get poured. Is that, no, this is not a part of the fish right in here. That's, let me move this over here. Oh, I don't need, oh. I don't want to make a mess onto my water part. I should have put a little bit of that silver on his. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Onto his tail. I forgot about his tail. Okay. Getting a little tricky up in here now. I'm trying to figure out, is that a part of the fishy? You know what? I don't know. Right here? Yeah, it's that little piece right there. You know what? I'm going to just go on and color it. I'm hoping I'm not messing up nothing. But I'm going to go ahead and color it. Get some up in here. Hopefully I just didn't mess up. Get some on his little tail fin here. I really hope this color looks good. All blended. We blended 3 colors together. 3. Oh, that's a little too much in there. 3 colors together. All right. Oh my goodness, why did I do that? I hope I didn't knock loose any UV resin. I don't know what I was thinking about. Okay, I'm gonna, well, we don't have much powder left, but I'm gonna save that little bit of powder and find something to put it in. Okay, this is the chrome powder, so where'd it go? The silver goes in there, and then this one goes into this one. Alrighty. Oh, I was trying to get the butterflies cured. I'm gonna flip them over while we over here talking. Okay, so the only thing left to do now, I'm gonna move this stuff right here, and let me get a paper towel real quick and get this all up. All this powder up. The matte cleans up really good. The glitter does get trapped in these little things like texture, but it gets up all the resin, so that's the most important thing. It will be a little glittery. You're matte. But that's okay. It just added sparkle. Okay, so now we are going to, where's that one at? This is the one I got from Eye Candy. It's Shiro White. This just came in today. I didn't get a lot from their red, white, and blue sale. I got this one. I did get the dark ocean green, which is perfect for Christmas. And where's it? Surrey red. And it's almost, I got this because even though it's called red, it's like a pink color. Isn't that a pretty pink? I'm calling it pink, even though they say red. But that's why I got it, because of the pink. Okay, so I think we're going to use this one. Now, they said this is the whitest of the white they have. And that's what I kind of wanted. Oh, yeah, that's definitely white. That's definitely white. And it's not a pearlescent white either. It's a white. That's a white mica. Yep. That is white. Okay. Oh gosh. So I think I just inhaled some of the mica powder. Jeez Louise. Oh, gracious. I don't even think this will take 3 ounces. But you know what? I'm going to make up 4 just in case. And we can fill this up that we put that glitter in. What is this? Oh, Lord. It must have came off the thing. Even if we can just fill this one up. And I might mix. I know. We'll see. Did I turn this on? I can't even remember anymore. I can't remember. Okay. I'm going to mix up 4 ounces of resin. You know what? Let me get a clean cup. Sometimes these cups I don't trust after I done used them. And that one look like it's about to split. So, I'm going to go ahead and get us some resin cured. Well, not cured. I'm going to get some resin cured, y'all. Hey, oh gosh, my gloves falling. I should use some fast cure, but I don't want to chance the bubbles in it, so I'm not going to. And I'm still using the Resiner's resin. I love this thing. I'm almost out. I got like that much left. Oh, I didn't even notice they got the little, tells you how much is left in here. That's neat. All right, so I'm gonna get 200. 2. I'm gonna get, you know what, I'm gonna do 5. I would like to be on the safe side. And I want to feel, ooh, that's a little too much. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a little too much there. Got a little too happy-go-lucky there. A little too much there. Let me see. Okay, that's perfect. Once it goes down that side. Yeah, I got a little too happy in pouring that one. At least I didn't put this one down. The second one you got to be careful with. Other than that, you can't pour that back. All right, we're going to 5. So yeah, you can't pour this one back in. But you can always pour that first one back in. A wee bit more. A wee bit. There we go. Okay. So, let me get a stick and try not to inhale the mica powder, because this is the finest, like, finest mica powder I've ever seen on this white. That is a super fine powder. That is, ooh, that is, oh my goodness. I haven't even put enough in here, and that is pearly white. I mean, like, not pearly white like the other pearly whites, but that, ooh, that is pretty. Oh, that is white with a pearly shimmer. It's not a creamy white, put it like that. It's a white. Oh, that is pretty. It's almost so white till you see a little blue tinge to it almost. Or you know what? That might be the mold up under me. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, wow. I'm glad I picked that up. I started not to. I was like, I don't need no white. I'm actually glad I did. That is white. If you want a white powder, that's your white. If you're doing red, white, and blue and not red, white, and cream, that's your white right there. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. It's Shiro or Shiro. I don't think it's Shiro. It's Shiro. Shiro white. Eye candy. Love them. Alright, so now that I've got the powder mixed up, I'm going to just mix this up with the mixer. If I can get it all off of here. And get it in the vacuum chamber. Normal scenario. I'm going to turn this over one more time. And, oh, where's my paddle? Alrighty, and where's my mixer? Yes, I'm going to mix this up for 4 minutes. Put it through the vacuum chamber, and I'll be right back, you guys. Alrighty, everyone, we are back. We are back and ready to pour, Let's hope I have enough. I think I'm going to spray this with some alcohol. I know, I'm crazy. But I think I'm going to. I'm going to get this in the white first so it'll be touching first before anything else. Oh, goodness, that way maybe the mica powder won't travel on it. Alright, babies. Let's fill on up and get no bubbles, please. Oh, wow. I made up 5. Let's hope I have enough. Oh, gracious. Hey, my powder's coming off because of the alcohol. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe not the smartest plan in the world there, girl. Maybe not the smartest idea you had today, Sheila. Maybe not. Alright, come on and fill up, baby. Need you going in places that nobody knows about. Let's see. Okay, it went in there. Need you to come on and I'm trying not to touch the bottom of the mold, but I am kind of dotting it in here, if that makes sense to anyone. Trying to squeeze his little thing there so no bubble gets right in there. Okay, well, we're looking good. Okay, what about this? Okay, it still needs a little bit more in here, I believe. It didn't get in there yet. Let me coax him down into here. I think I needed a smaller dotting tool. Okay. It's gonna be a little shallow right there on his fin up top. All right, how we looking all in here? Okay, I think we got it that time. So I made up 5 and we have 2 left. Not bad. Oh, wait a minute, I missed a spot. It needs to come up right in here. That's gonna be a very thin spot right there. Yep, that's gonna be a thin spot right in there, but it's connected. But it might be a little thin. Alrighty. Let's see how we looking here. I think we are nice and full, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Yep, everything is filled to the rim. It's all over the tops of the UV resin. Yep. Alright, so I think I'm going to just fill up these 2 moths here. Moths. I'll get it out in a minute. I had put a little homemade shimmer in here. I have a video on it. You just have to look for it or ask me and I'll get it, because I probably won't remember to get it for this video. But it's like homemade marabou ink. Okay, that filled them up. Now what I was going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this the same glitter, the Forest Fairy, in this white. And I'm going to just mix it up in the white so it kind of blends with our flower that is all glitter. I didn't want to just pour straight white, so I'm going to just fold this in gently without making bubbles. That way we don't have to worry about, oh, it's all white. It'll have some of the green in there. See, it already looks green. I'm going to spray a little bit in here and roll this alcohol around. And then we're just going to simply fill him up with this green and hope it looks decent. Oh, goodness. And we're going to have some left over. Okay. What do we have? 1 ounce left. Let's pour this other butterfly, the double butterfly that is all weirdly cut here. Yeah, yeah, that's really cut, kind of, yeah. I will spray a little alcohol in here because I got a feeling it's gonna need it. Yeah, this one's cut to high heaven. I know I saw Michelle do it and she doesn't feel it all the way, and I can understand why now. Alright, let's just see if we can get this all in here without any bubbles. I'm gonna squish it a little bit. That might actually be a really pretty green butterfly. Oh, well, you can at least open it up all the way, I will say that. I don't know why they split it like that, because it shouldn't be that hard to unmold. It's a soft mold. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. We'll see. We got enough though. 1 ounce should be plenty for this, because I am not filling this booger all the way up. Let's see, I'm already going to have a split right here where they filled that. Yeah, it should not have been split all the way right there, if you ask me. So I'm already going to have some trimming to do on this little cutie patootie. Yep, right in here I'm going to have some trimming. I already see that. So, yep. Let me get my handy dandy spatula. And I am going to simply try. I think I'm going to do this bigger butterfly. I'm going to try. I might have needed a little more small spatula there. Ooh, I don't want it on the UV one. I've got those finished. I should have pulled them out. Why didn't I pull those out? Somebody tell me. Alright, let me stop there. Clean up my mess. And try to get this poked into his little antenna. And he's got a tail going down in here too. Yeah, I gave the other ones I made to Angelina. She loves keychains. She collects them actually. So I gave her the 2 butterfly keychains because she collects keychains. And she puts them on a little thing on her wall. But she collects all kinds of keychains. Okay. And she loved them. I don't think we're going to have enough for 2. Ooh. Well, we might. Actually, I might do this one. I think we might have enough for 2. Because there's still plenty of scraping. We might even have enough for 3. Oops. Oh gosh. Alright, let me stop there and move this around into his antenna. Get them all moved around in here. Get stuff where it needs to be, and then I can finish. Oh Lord, oh, that's a piece of glitter. I was like, what is that in there? A piece of glitter. Yep. Okay, now I can finish. Oh, I almost put it in the other one. A few drops here and there. And he is good to go. I will clean him up a little bit. Got glitter hanging out on that one. Clean up, especially around these little antennae. Lord, I don't want to have to trim those. Let me see what else we got left in here. I guess we could put a little bit more in this one. Yeah, we don't have enough for any other. I guess I'll just put this in here, even though I'm going to have to trim this butterfly anyway. Yep. It really does clean your cup, let me tell you. I'm going to put the rest of this over here in the scrappy bin. But it looks like it gets the glitter out pretty good too. Hallelujah. Yay. It gets the glitter out really good too, you guys. Yay. Okay. Give those a little spritzy-roo. And I'm going to clean up my paddle before I forget. And the rest of the tools, and we'll be back to unmold everything, you guys. I am going to turn the heat mat on in about 30 minutes. Once all these bubbles kind of come up. So I'll see you back on demold. Alright, everyone. We are ready to unmold. Oh, goodness. As soon as I turn the camera on, I want to start sneezing. Okay, so let's see. These are the ones I poured with the extra white mica powder. 2 of the moss. With a little bit of the homemade marabou ink dripped in at the bottom and a little bit dried so it outlines it. Got those. Now this is, I think, just the, yeah, the white with the, ooh, that's pretty. White with the green glitter in it. That turned out pretty because the glitter sunk. So that looks really pretty. Make those into little magnets. Those are really cute. And then this one, I just topped it off with some clear UV resin. Oh, that turned out pretty too. Oh yes, they did. That turned out really pretty. Just used up the white and blue and backed it off with some clear resin. That turned out really pretty. Angelina, I like those keychains there. I love these little molds from Let's Resin. I need to clean them up now. I got stuff all over them. Yep. Okay, let's see how this one looks with the glitter. And then the white with the glitter. Well, you don't see the white at top, but it's all glittery. Not the perfect thing for a matte mold. It's not super shiny, but it's not shiny either. It still looks pretty though. But best to do mica powder in. Now let's see this butterfly that we have never poured before. Like I said, I just don't like the way they cut it and split it like that. Yeah, see all that overage that just has to be trimmed off? Oh man, I got a huge bubble in him. Look at that big old bubble in the wing. Well, it was our first time. Very pretty though. That's okay. You would still be able to use this on top of something. Even with that big old bubble. Just have to fill it in and have to trim all of this off. Yeah. But very beautiful mold. I just don't know why it's cut the way it is cut. It's almost like it's torn. And it came like that. But hey, it's okay. Now for the piece de resistance. Okay. I don't know how it's going to look, but I hope it looks awesome. Okay, so all our color came out. Let's see. Oh, that just washed out the white. Oh, Lord. Well, it's kind of a silvery white fish there. Oh, man. Yeah, it would. I bet you it would have been awesome backed in black. Yeah. We kind of lost all our, I mean, it's got a little bit, but It got washed out, but that's okay. It just needs some clean up. He got washed out a little bit there, you guys. Oh, where did my black marker go? Let me give him an eye. Oh, this is the new one. Where's the other one? Now, I ain't crazy. I know I put it in here yesterday. Didn't I? Well, I done lost my black marker. I didn't want to open up the new one. I already had one open. Oh, there it is. It went back in the back of the drawer. Every time I open up the fat side. Oh, gracious. Yeah, so I wonder what that would have looked like and backed in black. That color we mix. Right now it's just silver. Like a silvery white. I got a little bit of overage and cleanup to do, but other than the fish being so clear looking, we actually got every spot painted the way it should have been. Yeah, because that's all waves. Yeah. Well, you know what? He's still pretty. And he's very shiny. Like he's glistening in the sun when he jumps out. I just wish he had a little color on him. Yep. I just wish he had a little more color on him. Man. I should have just filled the white waves with UV resin. That white UV resin. That's what I should have done. I like the way everything came out though. I just kind of wish we would have backed it in black now. I could have just did the waves and the white UV resin and cured it. I didn't mind the blue coming out light because I didn't want it dark. So yeah, but this I would have loved to have had a little more color on there. I mean, it's shiny. But I would have liked to have a little more color. But he's still pretty. I mean, it's not white, put it like that. I don't know how it looks on the screen. I mean, it's like a silvery, light silvery color. You could tell the difference between the white and that. But usually they have some, like, I think bluish or bluish gray tint up on their bodies and stuff. Yeah, I should have took a little bit of that blue and kind of brushed it on there and then blended everything in. But that's okay. I actually want to see what this powder would look like if we backed it in black. Where did my little brush go? And I'm going to do that real quick. Let me see here. I'm going to just do a... I'm going to do a thin layer of black UV resin on this bad boy and just see if we get a difference in the color. It won't take us long. I promise I won't keep y'all that long. But let's just see how it looks in the black. Now, I've kind of learned a lesson with this black. Where did I put that black UV resin? Do it in small layers. Let me go. Do I have it over here? Oh, never mind. I have it. It was hanging on the shelf. And where did I do it? My light. Okay, so basically you want to do a little bit of a light layer here. Not fill it all the way up. Just do a light layer at a time. Okay, that's one little layer there. Let me get my UV light. We'll get this cured a little bit and then we'll add a little bit more to it. And then I will flip it over on the back side and just see if that cut, well, I'm pretty sure it's going to look different than what it is. But I would like to see it done with the black behind it. And we'll just do it in little layers here. You ain't gotta fill it up all the way. I probably fill it up twice because you can still throw a magnet on it. It doesn't have to be all, and these aren't that thick. They're about I'll say maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. So they're not that thick. All right, let's go ahead and, yeah, see, that was a thin layer. Let's just get a little bit more on here. I don't want to waste it, so I would like to use it as a magnet. So no use putting a little bit down and then calling it a day. We'll get a little bit more on here. Just not too thick. I kind of learned my lesson from the last time I used this, do thin layers. Pop those bubbles with a little alcohol there. I think I might do one more layer after this, and that is it. Just go on and get that all resined up. Then I'll flip it over on the back side. I'll do one more layer because it could be a thin magnet. And I had left all this plastic film on here so I don't get stuff all over it. That's up to you. You can always peel it right off, but I kind of leave it on there just so I don't get sticky fingers everywhere. Try to keep it clean as long as possible. Put it like that. Alright, one more layer. It's curing good, so. One more layer and I'll flip it over a little bit there. Because like I said, I don't have to fill it up. Make sure it goes to the sides. Pop that little bubble. Get that cured. Where's the top to? Oh, there it is. And we'll call that a day because we're just seeing what it's going to look like. Sure wish I didn't get that bubble on there. That's a big bubble too. And a lot of trimming to do. And it's not that shiny of a mold. It's like a mid-shiny mold. But that's okay. It's still a pretty butterfly. Still a very pretty butterfly. Yeah, I just wish it had a little more bluish or tint to the body. But that's what I get for using the white. Alright, I'm going to flip you over a little bit there, and hopefully it'll go through that powder. If not, we'll know when we unmold it now, won't we? But these came out cute. I did get a few little bubbles right there on the wings, but you know what? Those came out really cute. They would make pretty pendants too, or earrings. Those are really cute. I like those. Well, actually, I like all those. I love that little mold because it makes nice little magnets. You can make jewelry, keychains. They are so cute. Really love the butterflies. All right, you guys, let's see how we did here. Oh, well, it's totally a different color. Hopefully, it's just not all muted together. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't get any blue, but see the difference? I just know it's got a little heart on him. Yeah, it's the olive took over a little bit more, but yeah, it's more like a brown olive. But see the difference? From backed in white to backed in black. Well, I guess I'm because I didn't want this color fish, so I'm going to be happy with this. See? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, but that would have been a little too dark for that fish and a little too green there. So, I'd rather have it this color than a browny green. So, yeah. So, experimental day done. I don't really think mixing the colors did much. Thought we was going to get a different color out of that. And we got a flake into one of the little things. But that's okay. I'll stick with this. I mean, it is got some color to it. It's just a light color. All right, you guys. That's the last of our regular pours for the week, and tomorrow is Scrappy Sunday Holiday Edition with Scrappy Sunday Christmas in July. Christmas in July. I'm going around the house singing Christmas in July. Yep, I surely am. Get that off of his snout. Well, not snout, but sword, I guess. Oh, he's got a little bit right there. You gotta be careful with this little beak. It is thin. And if you want to kind of strengthen it a little bit, I would put a little bit of UV resin back here, clear just a little bit, and it'll harden that up. It will make it a little bit better for you there. Yeah, I'm going to just let this harden up a little bit more and then trim out all these edges. Go around with my knife like this and just smooth it out. Or you can take a sander, a little handheld sander, the little drills. You can take a fingernail file. I don't think you really need a deburrowing tool for this one, but hey, knock yourself out. That is up to you. Oh Lord, is it gonna come off? Okay, gotta pop it off. I usually just take my fingernail with a paper towel and knock off all the resin extras. We do have some gold glitter in here though. But yep, I will let y'all go and see y'all tomorrow. Bye, loves. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and crafting with me today. See you tomorrow.